Hi, everyone. I'm Aviad Cohen at AV Master. Today, I have a special guest, really special, Patrick Niehoff from Novus. How are you, Patrick?
Oh, I'm fine. Hello, Aviad.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Not only the location is special, we like having international guests on our show from time to time. The reason I asked you here today is we cover a lot at AV Master with AV related issues and stuff. But when speaking about the new way of working or the hybrid, rarely did we have any aspects of ergonomics and physical workspace like the one I see you have behind you. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But for our viewers who aren't really familiar with Novus, there are some, not many. So who is Novus?
Novus is a brand, part of the Novus company, and this is part of the group EMCO, a family-owned company in the northwest of Germany, a company group which is now there for more than 70 years. And yeah, we are a company dealing mainly about workspace accessories, about ergonomics, about functional design accessories.
What is it that you do at Novus? So what is it that you produce exactly?
So the slogan we have is we make work easier, because nowadays offices, your space is limited. Your desk is partly, I think, like 80 by 1.60 meters, and you have like 2-3 screens on your desk, maybe a tablet, and all this technology. And what we do is create efficiency and create appealing workflows to every individual.
Okay, so basically it's sort of like integrated or matching integrated furniture to house and hold all these electronics in a way that makes sense to the end user. Am I correct?
Correct, absolutely. So we call it the intelligent use of space.
Oh, cool. I like that phrase. I introduced you and I said, talk about the hybrid workspace. I'm just more thinking about trying to chew it in my head. It's difficult to get around it, but we're trying to design the new workspace and the hybrid workspace, and I'm kind of tired of those words because they don't get that much meaning. But companies like such as Novus do create a meaning into it because it's a physical workspace at the end of the day that we need to attend to. What I'm trying to say is you have engineers coming into the office which has been renovated or set anew, and then you have the marketing coming in and the sales coming in and the software guys coming in, and each desk needs to be personalized. But then again, you really have to create like sometimes 30 desks like these, 40 of these, 5 of these, 50 of these, So what I'm asking, what is Novus's approach on this new reality that we have? How do you guys, fit?
I think that's a good point, because I think that's at the same time one of our strengths and our USPs. So we're not talking in single products. We're more talking in solutions. So meaning, let's say like a data engineer in a company working on 3, 4, 5, 6 monitors in a multi-screen solution requires a totally different monitor arm or workspace solution than somebody maybe who's absolutely okay to work with maybe one bigger screen. And there's the, I would say, one strong part of our system being able to cover all kinds of solutions, because we are working in a system where we have this is the way why it's called more space system. It's a system character. I always compare it a bit like like Lego bricks. You start with this, but you are able to also enlarge it to that. And later on, maybe add a separate arm for a tablet or whatever.
I love Lego-based things. Everything is Lego-based, or the concept of it to date is still true, and ever was true. It will be like in the last 2 years. You need to add more and be able to add more. So I'm guessing this will go to the next question is, what are the benefits of having Novus in a new or an existing project? I mean, like, how do you guys fit in?
So actually, Novus has, I would say, it's various points why working with Novus should be a benefit for you. So it's on the one hand, we have a very project experienced company. You know, the company is more than 70 years old, so we know about how to deal with projects from the first scratch on to the realization or the rollout in the end. And furthermore, all products at Novus or at Novus are really our products. So it's not a typical, let's say, off-the-shelf product. It's we produce every plastic part, every molding, every piece, every bits and piece is produced by our own manufacturing, meaning we are also 100% sure that in 5 years, your product can be reproduced by our factory. And that gives you a kind of security for the future. It will be future-proof. And for us also, it's a high approach on quality because we have the 100% control of it.
So if I can understand correctly, so it's German design and German manufactured.
It is German design, always 100%, and manufactured either in Germany or in one of the other European facilities, or even in one of our overseas factories. So
nice.
It's a company of about 1,200 people overall.
So a trick question, because this wasn't in what we spoke of before. Sorry, I always do this. When it comes to, we spoke of the hybrid COVID, one of the good things COVID has brought us was a huge delay in supplies. So meaning we know what we want, and usually lead time is like 5 to 8 months, maybe 9, maybe 10. So how do you deal with this challenge? I mean, so schedule-wise, I can make it. You know, if I have 80 laptops and I can use some old ones, if I don't have arms or anything on my desk, it's a big problem for me.
That's true. That's true. And delivery times was also a tough thing for us. But as I said, the fact that we really produce everything our own makes it easier because you're not so much dependent on so many suppliers, pre-suppliers, because we just had to face some challenge about the raw material, but we also could plan with that. So we purchased higher quantities, higher values there. And I think we were, by this kind of characteristics of our production and company structure, we were for sure some of the winners of this situation because we were all the time able to deliver not just small quantities, but also bigger projects.
As I think you said when we spoke before that you actually experienced a large growth in 2021 and 2020.
Absolutely. So the Novus Space system is facing a growth constantly since 2019. So 2019, 2022, 2021 was an enormous successful year for us. Even we have all these circumstances with this COVID situation around. But yeah, we're looking into a very, very fruitful future and hope that we can keep on this kind of development.
Small trick question and a closure question. Let's say, that in Israel, our engineers or data analysts or whatever, they're used to sit in front of a monitor, which is 28 centimeters from the desk. In Germany, you manufacture them, let's say 22 centimeters off the desk. How do you deal with that? That's the first part. And then the second one would be, have you launched anything interesting as of late? Is anything that was designed for this new and not modified for this new way of working?
So actually, coming to your first point, one of our strong points is the ability to customize. Also getting together with this high detailed production we have, we are able to customize solutions or to create customized solutions to more or less every kind of furniture systems. And there are a lot. So the furniture industry is very, very creative, and a desk is not just like a desk. So there's plenty of solutions and plenty of different mounting options necessary. And we very often also cooperate with furniture industry companies and offer solutions onto their own systems and onto their own new creations.
Cool.
The second question was what's coming up in this year. So
how question. Do you, like a lot of new demands, as I said,
absolutely,
the engineer, the artist, the marketing, blah blah blah. And everybody has like different things that you want.
Absolutely, good question, because actually this year, good that you ask. This year, even now in January, we launched a new product series, which is more like an extension to the product group you see here in my background. It's called the Novus Clue Plus series. The Clue Plus is a monitor arm range consisting out of 3 different single products. One is a monitor arm more for larger screens, like you're now often using in daily offices, these big curved screens, etc., 27, 32-inch. And this one is also able, in combination with a front crossbar, to support 2 or even 3 monitors on just one ergonomic monitor arm. All this gas spring assisted. So really with a fingertip movement, you can then control 3 screens in front of you in a curved design. Very, very needless and very, I would say, comfortable and ergonomic.
So industry grade, ready, out of the box, nothing that I have to have that I need someone to manufacture, especially for me. Patrick Niehoff, it has been a pleasure. I can say that I have personally learned a lot more than I did about the ergonomics of the new normal, the new hybrid. I would like to learn more, and I'm hoping to have you here in the near future to brainstorm a little bit more of new stuff. Hoping it won't be about COVID, but who knows?
You're right. Yeah, hope to meet you personally soon. Israel is a great country.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.